Welcome aboard one of our KSB 429s. My name is Wayne Humphrey. I'm from Kenny Scott Boats. This is our flagship boat at the moment. A few features of our boat. Everything is manufactured, hand-laid fiberglass in Trinidad and Tobago. Most of the hull's features are 15 layers of fiberglass, so it's about 3/4 inch thick on the hull. Our inner liner and deck all encompasses a lot of fiberglass as well. A lot of layers sandwiched between some polyurethane foam boards, so all composite materials. We have three main aspects of our design. We have our hull, we have our inner liner, which is the deck that we're walking on, and we have our deck, which is the cap for the gunnel and bow and transom. Additional to that, we have a lot of storage on this boat. We have some seating. This is a whole U-shape storage. This comes out. A lot of storage. Everything is molded inside, so all the inserts of the hatches. A lot of storage. Everything is insulated. Everything can be used as a cooler. If you need to store ice for fishing, you can store a lot of ice in this boat. These are your main coolers for the daytime activities. All insulated with foam. Ice in here would last 2 days, no problem. We have a decent sound system, JL audio, M3 system, sounds amazing. Inside here, it's just a basic console. Under console, we have a drop-down curtain that just snaps in place just to hide all the electronics. You can kind of see inside there. Let's have a little light ahead for some privacy if you need to use the washroom. It's basically console. We have a water tank in there that has 50 gallons of fresh water. It's exclusively for like washing off after you take a dip in the sea. We have our helm, lots of storage here as well. Under the seat, we have under the console. Our gas tank comes from about here, going back, fits about 300 gallons of fuel. Currently with this engine setup, we're burning about 1.1 gallons per mile, which is pretty good for this size of boat. As you can see, there's a lot of molded materials, molded accessories. We have the molded footrest, just so you can see over the bow at moving. A footrest for when you're driving. Electronics, Garmin, GPS. We have Garmin transducer. That's in the back. T-top, aluminum T-top. This is a molded T-top by us as well. 2 pieces of sandwiched fiberglass molds. We have channeling on the inside if you ever need to make a repair for any lightings or want to make any additions. This is your gas fill. On the other side, you have your water fill. Another cooler here. All insulated. These are some fish boxes on the sides of the boat here, which these fish boxes are the only fish boxes that have individual macerator pumps. So when things get messy, a lot of fish guts and scales, they get pumped out the boat, no problem. This is just access to your fuel tank, your fuel pickups, and a manual gauge. This hatch and this hatch can be plumbed for bait wells. Both of these are bait wells. We have one pump that controls everything. It's controlled up there. We have valves that will direct the saltwater flow wherever you need. If you need this bait well alone or the transom bait well. We also have a saltwater wash off if you need. Our battery switches are here. The inside here we have a 1 kilowatt transducer. It's that yellow box down in the corner. And inside here we have our 2 macerator pumps, 3 batteries for our engines, 2 bilge pumps, our saltwater intake pump, as well as the wash down pump to give us some pressure when we need them, especially when you want to wash off all the blood and whatever happens during fishing. We have our freshwater wash down here when you want to take a dip. All right. And then we have our bracket with a pop-out swim ladder that drops straight into the sea. Can't do it now because of the dock. We have Yamaha engines. These are 300 commercial engines. We chose the commercial engines for more torque, more fuel economy. You definitely don't get the higher range of speed, but this boat was built for fishing. So the customer is very happy with it. Hope to hear back from him soon when he makes his trip to Grenada. We'll be following him, so it should be a good trip.